don't know what you're talking about, but hello, everyone.
Hello, chat. All right, we are all in here in our nice, cozy stream room. Welcome, you guys, to another Envy podcast. For those of you who don't know what the Envy YouTube channel is, so like 99% of you, we're just doing story time with our roommates.
Yay!
Actually, not true. We are releasing our album, our Envy House album,
and
we
it's
are
called
all lead
Devour
singers.
the Smallest One.
That's me.
Yeah, that is you.
Yeah.
I thought Andrea was a little smaller.
The youngest one?
Yeah, I said the youngest one.
No, you said the
we're
smallest.
we're gonna devour the youngest one. I think that's a good way to do it.
I think that's only you who like. Even though I have to say, Alex's weird instincts of like finding small animals cute. One time I had your little cat sitting on my bed, and I was like touching his leg, petting him, and it just felt like a nice little like chicken wing. And I was like, he's just so meaty, and then it kind of made me hungry.
Maybe it runs in our genes, Andrea.
I think it does.
You see what I mean?
It just kind of stirred my appetite, but I would obviously never eat the cat. But he
But
was
it is
like so
juicy.
nice and soft. He was really juicy.
Yes.
Calling my cat fat, man. You're
Oh, like,
calling
no,
him
he's
fat.
juicy. He's like just the right amount.
They're threatening to eat your cat.
I know, Miko. I got that. I got that.
Well,
I'm
one
like,
time I think he wants it to happen because one time I woke up and his foot was in my mouth,
That's.
so he might be into it.
Dude, your cat was
I don't
so
think my cat
funny.
wants
Oh my
to be
god.
eaten. Why?
Your cat came into my room because he was, Cornelius. He was begging to come into my room, and so I was like, okay, I let him in, right? And he sees Pearl. And And they approach each other, and I think like, oh, this is gonna finally be a sweet exchange because they're not hissing, they're not growling, and then Cornelius comes over. They're like this close by now, okay? And he goes like, he puts his hot paw, okay? And I'm like, oh, he's gonna try to swipe at her, and it was the saddest thing. He swipes, and then he trips, and then he falls.
That's the most Cornelius thing.
Yeah, and Pearl is just sitting there, doesn't react, just looks at him, and he got so embarrassed that he started like he ran away, and then I've never seen him do this before in my room. He hid underneath my bed, and we were like calling for him to come out. And like we couldn't get him out. He was literally avoiding us.
Because
and
he was
going into corners.
embarrassed?
He got embarrassed. He legit got
I'm
embarrassed.
glad he got embarrassed because I'm tired of him.
Are you the one who
embarrassing
taught
me.
him how to speak to women, Minx?
I can speak to women, Andrea. Really
Yeah?
good. There was just one time, that one story that Mitt says that I danced
Wait, what's-
awkwardly.
What story?
Have you not heard that story?
I mean, I know
the
the infamous Minx dance like this. I've seen
Yeah,
it many
everybody
times.
go.
In the middle of the party, Minx just busts out this, which is great.
I tried to synchronize, but it was hard.
That's her mating call dance. When
It's
she's-
not. It's just a groovy dance. It's a attractive twerk.
Wait,
Has
what
it
happened
pulled
at the
any
party
women?
with the lady?
Oh, so it was like I think 100 Thieves was hosting it,
Mm-hmm.
but they all rocked up late because they were at Jack Harlow concert. Mitt tells his story better because I don't remember it. And we were like, they arrived super late, but we didn't know that. Similar to the story that we just told them now. So we were
Oh,
like,
yeah.
me, Bose, Trisha, we were like, okay, let's just, because it was free drinks, drink and then head home. So we got super drunk, that's fine. We're there. And then Will, Myth, they all roll up. So we're like, oh. And they're like, no, you can't leave. Come on, let's go to take shots. I was already blasted, but I'll never say no to a shot. So I went with them, and then I don't remember much. I kind of do after Myth told me the story, but he said there was like this group of women, and I was like, oh my god, she's gorgeous, the girl in the middle. And Myth was like, why don't you dance, try talking to her? And I was like, no, I know how to do this. And I apparently just stood and stared at her
Oh my goodness.
That's something Cornelius
for like
would do.
a minute, and Mitt was like, it's literally not working. And then he said that I turned to him with pure confidence and goes, it's gonna work. Like, he said like the drunkenness went out of my voice, and then after another minute it didn't work, so we sat back down.
Well,
I don't
you know
remember that,
what they
so-
say, third try is a charm.
I think he could be
Didn't
making
you
it
do
up.
this during the Streamer Awards too?
Thanks, Vishnu.
No.
Are you sure?
Is this just your
this
signature?
This sounds like a very familiar
I
story.
have heard a similar story.
Right? Of being staring at her.
Maybe it was the
target.
same time.
I think it was just the same time. I've definitely not done more than once, okay?
Moral of the story, all the party stories I hear from Minx is I went there early, I got fucked up, I was ready to go home, and I don't remember the rest. Some stuff happened at the end. So I think the solution to your problems is go to parties later.
Well, I mean, you
That's
two
true.
have been pointed out as the people who don't mingle, so.
Oh yeah, we have a story, but I don't know if...
Just say it. but
I'm
leave out the
definitely
name.
trying to-
Okay,
Debate it.
so Alex, we were chatting about this before the podcast. So, Minx... Wait, so actually, Minx, you start the story, because I don't know how I'm going to say it
Okay.
without, like,
We're
targeting
really
anyone.
natural podcasters, you guys.
So we were like at this party. It was chill. It was like a vibe. People were vibing, but we were just kind of like, you know, it's getting late.
It
Let's
was
just go outside
bedtime.
to
We
our
thought
own
the
little-
party was
Yeah.
ending.
We thought it was ending, so we were like outside in our own little group. There was another person with us. I won't name her, just in case. Should I name her?
Yeah, don't name her just in case the person
then I
will
feel
know
like
what we're talking
two and
about.
two will put together.
Yeah.
And we're standing outside in the cool air, chilling
and
outside.
we're just enjoying our company, We're sitting outside. We have a small circle. We're chatting. At some point, Ming starts lifting weights. I don't know why. But we're enjoying our company. And then, like, later, I know we're not being that social high S-Fan because we're, like, not going inside where all the people are, which we kind of feel bad about. But we're like, we have a little bit of social anxiety right now. We like our little,
Are you
our
raising
small
your
little
hand?
circle.
No, pot friend.
A what?
Pot friend. Okay, continue your
And
story.
then, so this girl creeps up, and Minx and I were talking. We're in the middle of a convo. We're talking about, like, envy and, like, some content we're planning to do. She inserts herself into the convo, and this is how she introduces herself. She's like, so, I saw you guys. You've been standing outside for a while, and I saw you're struggling to mingle, so I'm here to talk to you. And I'm like, I'm trying to be polite. I'm just, like, confused. Like, maybe she doesn't, like, know how to approach people. So we're like, ha, ha, ha.
I was so offended. Maybe you don't know how to mingle.
Oh, I was very offended. I was like, I know how to mingle. I just don't want to right
if
now.
I didn't know how to mingle. We're just outside taking
I was like, I think you don't know how to mingle, but I didn't say that. We were being polite, And she like asked us, she's like, what are you guys talking about? And I'm like, oh, we're just talking about our esports team and content. And oh yeah, I remember. Do you remember this part? I'm like, our esports org. She's like, Oregon. I'm like, no, org. She's like, Oregon. I'm like, I don't know if she's trying to be funny or maybe she doesn't know what it is. So I explained it to her.
Drunk.
No, she seemed like very
No.
sober.
Oh my god.
So then I explained to her, and I'm like, oh, like, this is, like, me trying to make convo, even though this girl's kind of weird and kind of upset me already. So I'm like, oh, like, do you work in content? She tells me what she does, which is somehow related, and then she goes, but I don't like to talk about work. I like going to these parties and hanging out with these people because they don't bring up work. Don't bring up work. And she got very mad at me, and I was just trying to be friendly and, like, make conversation, get
And
to
she
know each
walked
other.
to our conversation. We were already talking about it.
Yeah, she just inserted
it into
herself.
ours, and then it goes, "Don't talk about work at a party." And it's like,
I'm like, it was our convo, and
we
you
were
just joined it.
outside
You
alone.
weren't
What the hell are you
invited.
talking about?
And she made me so angry and so self-conscious for the rest of the night. I was like, do I just not know how to, like, socialize anymore? Because, like, she was just so mean.
And then we left early.
And then we left early. And I thought about that girl for, like, 3 days. Like, I would be, like, doing my makeup, and then I would, like, imagine her in my head, and I would just get angry.
Kind of an effective tactic then.
She triggered me.
I wasn't there to enjoy this.
But Miko's
We
coming
almost
to the
persuaded
next
you to
party.
come.
Honestly,
Dude,
it'd be funnier if you had also got attacked by the girl, but...
This person, I don't want to. Oh god, but this person has such similarities. I'm not gonna say what it is.
I just like entered an existential crisis. I'm like, because I feel like over the last year I've become introverted and maybe even at parties more than like, I'm more shy now talking to people. But it's
You
also,
are not shy.
I feel
really-
like I am.
You are super extroverted.
Really? I feel like
Yeah.
I like don't know how to socialize anymore. So maybe
you
she had
probably
a
went
point.
from like 2600 elo extroversion to 2500. You're like, I'm so shy. It's like when grandmasters say they're bad.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know how to socialize at parties anymore.
I will say Andrea does have some very funny moments at parties. For example, when we were in Las Vegas, we
Oh,
went to a
no.
music festival, and Andrea really didn't like the music.
It was
okay?
just bad.
She didn't
I'm
like
a
it.
music critic.
And when Andrea doesn't like something, she assumes that everyone else also knows it's bad.
It was just blatantly bad. Like, there's no way people were enjoying the music. Like, they were fake dancing. It was not good, okay?
So Andrea turns around to one guy who starts talking to us. He's like, "Oh, are you guys the chess players?" We're like, "Yeah." And then Andrea goes, "So what's your judgment of this music?" That's exactly how she phrased it. And the guy gets a little bit confused, but gives her the benefit of doubt. And he's like, "Yeah, no, I'm really enjoying it. I actually produced this one."
And I just stood up. And what's funny is I couldn't hear him. So he like mentioned a very famous song by them, and I like didn't know why. I didn't hear the part that he said he produced it. So I was like, "Oh, like nice song, haha." And I didn't hear
sarcastic.
because like I didn't hear him say that he made it. And then like
my
Alex told me 20 minutes
God.
later what he said because I didn't hear it in the moment. I was like, "Oh God, I'm glad I never have to confront that person ever again."
Oh yeah, and Andrea at parties when she mishears things, it's really hilarious to just observe.
It was just bad music, dude.
Man, what the
Well,
fuck?
don't tell that to the producer, Andrea.
I just assumed, like, because, they were just standing there. So I was like, if they liked it, they'd probably be dancing. So they're, like, I wanted something to relate over.
Then again, when Andrea was playing a kid at chess, her socializing is, "So what does it feel like to be 7 years old?"
And she didn't answer. Do you guys have any awkward party stories?
I have. Actually, I haven't had the last one. I punched Saikuno. I was so
What?
embarrassed.
Oh, no.
There's backstory. I didn't just go roll up and punch him. See,
Okay,
Miko,
don't
our
become
little.
number one most hated on Twitch.
No. It's a full
Out of all
story.
people, the kindest soul.
Our little workaholic over
Wait, do we
here.
have-
You need to start coming to more parties.
I'm coming tonight.
Because I say stories, I feel like everyone else knows
Yeah.
about me because I was
Yeah.
like, huh? Yes, we're finally getting
Yeah,
around
we're
the
taking
We
house.
should,
her out
like,
of the house.
Tell us.
We should, like, put her on, like, a queen carriage and, like,
Yeah.
carry, and, like, make a big entrance, because it's
Make
very
a
rare.
queen chair, like, have
Like,
her
put a
just-
little tiara.
Oh,
carry her
let's do it today.
We could probably, I could carry her just with my 2 arms. We should troll her into the party holding her above our heads.
That would be funny.
And
actually.
that way, when a girl comes up to you and say you're not socializing, you just throw you
just
off.
throw
her.
me.
You
I'm
just
like,
crush
sorry,
her.
I'm busy holding my roommate in the sky. I can't hear you.
Exactly.
Wait, so what happened? You punched Saikuno?
Well, not like a proper punch. So we were like, it was the same party.
Yeah.
And before anyone says she was drunk, I didn't drink at this party. I had like 1 shot with a person. And that was after
Minx
this.
has been really
I don't know about
good.
that.
I've been really good with my
Yeah,
alcohol,
she's
with my
been really
boxing,
good.
okay?
Can
Really
I
good.
share the bench press story of that night? I won't name any
Okay,
names.
okay.
Wait,
It was
what?
the most traumatic thing I've ever seen, and honestly, I blinked it out of my memory, and I just remembered it. So when we were in our
I
small
thought it was
group,
cool.
there was like a lifting machine, right? So Minx, and she's definitely had some drinks. She's like, "I'm gonna lift this right now." I'm like, "Minx, that's a lot of weight." Like she puts on like 40 pounds or like even more. I'm like scared. I'm like, "Minx, please, you've drinking a lot. Don't." She's
Okay,
like,
this
I'm
is
gonna do
the
it.
night. So I had drank at this stage. When I punched Saikuna, I hadn't. Continue.
Yeah,
Sorry.
this was all the same night. And her poor friend is like terrified. She's like, "Minx, I hate when you do this. Don't do this." And while we're all like, "Minx, don't do it." Minx is picking up the weight, going away from the assistant. So she's free holding this weight, starts like doing squats. And we're all screaming at her. And we're like, "Minx, stop this right now." Minx won't stop squatting. She like keeps going. And there's like, it's literally just 3 of us standing outside screaming at each other. One of us is bench pressing. Everyone's inside at the party, probably just staring at us like, why are these psychos? And it went on for like 5 minutes and she wouldn't stop lifting.
See, that could
That's
be the perfect
impressive.
entrance for that person. That's a scene to walk
That
into.
would be
not
a little
just
bit
being
better.
calm and standing there like we were. You guys were screaming.
Just, she
That's the
wouldn't
perfect
stop.
way out.
We were all telling her to not lift and she just kept going.
I was just trying to flex. The guys were doing it too after.
That's true, but it was different. There was like a lot of them, and they were laying on the bench. Minx just straight up picks up like really heavy weight and leaves. Like they had assistant, and they had someone spotting them. They had a person helping. You had no spotting.
You're right. It was a dumb idea.
But you never told us why you punched Saikuno.
Yeah, why did you punch Saikuno?
So it wasn't like a proper
Andrea's
punch.
ADHD is driving this conversation all over the place.
So you know how I'm in the boxing match. So is Michael Reeves.
Yeah.
And so Saikuno came up and he was like, "Oh yeah, you're in the same." And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Do you do the exercise that like Michael does this exercise like to train the boxing thing?" And I was like, "Oh no." And he was like, "Okay, I'll show you it." And it's where like you have to touch the other person's shoulder, and they've tried to touch yours,
Like just
But-
punch it slightly?
Yeah, like kind of tap it, but you have
Okay.
to dodge.
That sounds fun.
Dodging is important, and so you have to dodge while reaching, like, and time it right.
Okay.
But I thought I had to like punch his shoulder, so I just went like dodge and went like that, and he goes, what? No, I said tap, and he's like, oh, I'm like, because I didn't hit him hard, but he was so sweet. He's like, no, you tap, and I was like, oh, that's so embarrassing. Because we had a circle
Uno.
too. It's a fun game. We should actually play it sometime.
Yeah, we should.
not
Let's
with
start it
Eunice
up tonight.
punching.
Let's go. All of us stand in a circle at the party.
Yeah.
And start like
Punch each
tapping each
other.
other aggressively and ducking and
I'm
just
just gonna say that I don't know those ladies, and
I say we
fun.
start a boxing match tonight.
no.
We actually have a list of podcast topics,
Oh.
but
Well,
I'm
yeah,
enjoying these
the
stories.
The first one was we have 3 cats and a mouse infestation.
I don't think. Have you guys seen the mice falling out of the
Oh, I
sky?
have to give you the traps.
Yeah.
I'll give you.
Yeah, Andrea
I'll give you
and I
each
and our
trap.
mom were in the hot tub when she was
Where?
visiting, and there's this little tree by the hot tub, and mice just kept falling out of the tree.
Like falling out of the sky.
I think they're really cute.
I was
By
going
the
to swim
way-
in the pool today, but now I don't think so.
What?
We-
Oh,
we-
I thought about
The
that.
traps are humane for the chat that's scared. The traps are humane. You just put a peanut butter on the end of it, and then the mouse goes in, eats the peanut butter, and the cage closes, and now you got a little pet rat.
That's how I
Oh,
caught
that
Andrea. I
was-
put some peanut butter near the
Okay,
swimming room. And
Let
trapped
me
it.
say, so this mouse problem started like months ago. And we moved in, we saw rats, and I messaged Envy. I'm like, we need to treat this. And Yuna's like, no, I'm gonna catch him with my bare hands. It's inhumane. We can't kill the mice.
I like
She went on a whole rant. She's
On a
like,
whole
guys,
rant.
let me deal with
Which-
this. I got this.
And now we have a rat
Which
infestation.
would have been fine. So Envy's like, okay, hands off. We're not gonna call the exterminators. I don't know why they would believe Yuna's gonna go catch the mice with their hands. So nobody touched the mice, and I tell you, they've just been multiplying over the last
But
couple
the
months.
mice.
But did you ever catch them?
And she like had a set case in point. She's like, nope, Sweetie is coming over. She's gonna train me how to get all the mice safely out.
And did it ever happen? No. And now we have a lot of mice in the house that are probably having babies and spreading disease.
And we have our stream room in the garage, so I've already seen 2 mice in this room.
Okay, here's a proposition, okay? Everybody here wanted pets. More pets, okay?
No.
We have so
I am
many
killing every one of those
pets.
fuckers. They're
There's
dead.
so many of them. And
They entered the wrong property.
you just have to look, I get more of the traps, and then get more of the mice in the traps, and they're like free cages with the mice.
Here, I have a proposition.
What about we get a
Proposition.
snake? Because the
We
cats are
get all the
useless.
mice, and then you take care of them in your room. And you can make a nice little mice home, and you can eat your breakfast with them, and they'll go.
Did
and
you
you'll go,
just hear her?
And
She
it'll be
goes,
great.
Ew. After she persuaded us
Exactly.
and keep in mind, she goes, ugh, in my room, no.
Not
But
a
when
horde.
now all of a sudden you don't want the mice.
A horde of them. A
Well, you
horde
know,
of
like, okay, what
anything
about,
is
like,
gross.
two or
think,
three?
Think about this, a horde of Andrea is gross too.
I mean, one
Okay.
Andrea's pretty gross.
Like,
Dude,
anything a horde
I would be
wise is
great.
gross.
I've had dreams of
No, a
cloning
horde
myself.
of puppies is cute.
Okay, that's cute.
A horde of
Okay,
kittens
a
is
ho-
cute.
okay,
okay,
a horde of bunnies
cute,
is
yeah,
cute. No,
yeah, that's true.
rats are just kind of gross.
Okay, if we're talking about pets, okay, can we please get a pet?
We
Because
have 3.
okay, no, I want to add. When's the parrot coming? When's the parrot coming?
She does keep sending me parrot videos, and she's like, I want one, let's get it. I say, okay, Alex, get it. But it's the same thing as the mice. Are you going to take care of it and do it and have your own responsibility? Probably not. So she's probably never going to get the parrot.
Maybe I could just play. Maybe I could find a parrot that could come over sometimes, and we could have parrot playtime, and we just play with the bird, and then it goes back.
No,
Are
like,
we just gonna gloss over the fact, Andrea said she wants to clone herself?
I thought nobody heard that.
Wait, what?
She just said that and we just
I've
moved
been
on,
having
and I was-
dreams, but it's okay. We had a good convo going. We can
Andrea,
just move on.
how long do you think it would take for you to go crazy if you were with a clone of yourself?
No, it's more how long would you go crazy? Because you wouldn't know which is the real me, and I would
I mean,
just
it'd be a
surround
clone,
you like
so
in
you'd be the
Naruto.
same.
You know the first episode of Naruto?
No.
Do you even watch Naruto?
I watched
Andrea?
one episode.
When was
and
this?
last night.
Why'd you watch Naruto?
Because I decided it's time to watch Naruto. And at the end, he cloned himself and he killed the sensei. Well, okay, he didn't kill him, but, you know, he beat him up. He's like, ha 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 ha! And the sensei was like, ah! And just imagine how much power. And it was also in the Sonic movie premiere. They also did the same. And I've just been thinking, how cool. I mean, even if they're, like, paid actors. But, like, imagine I had a lot of me and you couldn't tell. Oh, no!
I just tweeted that this morning. The timing is...
Minx this morning tweeted, if you watch anime, you're going to hell.
You're going to hell.
What's wrong with
A
anime?
lot is wrong with anime.
Y'all, don't say
Sorry,
that.
chat. Sorry, I forgot
the
Sonic.
anime fan people are like as scary as some of the stands.
Why don't you like anime?
Anime is for losers, guys.
Oh no.
I think Minx just likes the engagement.
True. I think, yeah, it's a lot easier to get engagement when you offend people, so she's just
Are you
boosting her
trying to
numbers.
farm?
I am trying to farm.
You're doing
That's
But
well,
actually
Minx.
also,
smart.
anime is
Besides,
horrendous.
Twitter is one of
Okay,
your platforms that
I'm
you
gonna
haven't gotten
tweet
banned on
something.
yet.
That's true. That's
If you like, what's something that everyone, that's like you
If you
can't.
like
Okay,
BTS, do BTS.
let's
No!
yeah. Yeah. Okay, Andrea, do it. Do it.
No, I'm scared. I'm scared.
If
No,
you
no,
like
no.
BTS, like this, or you're not a true fan, angry
Say that.
face.
Do it,
Tweet
do it, do
Tweet
that.
Do
Okay,
that.
I'm not. You know what? I feel like this is a deep dark hole that I don't
No,
think.
Andrea, we
you'll
want to
get
see what
fans.
happens. We want
Yeah.
to see what happens.
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
You'll get good engagement and good fans.
Hold on, I'm thinking. I want something more absurd.
That is
something like-
absurd, though.
That's a
that's a
funny
good
one.
one.
If you like BTS, like this tweet and prove you're a true fan.
Yeah,
Yeah. No worries.
It's gonna get no likes.
let's do it. Let's do it.
How's the first way you worded it?
If you like BTS,
Okay, no, I'm not tweeting. I'm getting baited. We're not.
Like this tweet if you like
I'm not
BTS,
gonna end up
otherwise
like
you're not a true
Minx.
fan.
I
Yeah.
want to find love someday.
You know what?
I'm not
Fine,
going
I'll
down
do
the
it.
spiral.
I'll do it.
Andrea, no one's gonna be like, I don't like you because you tweeted about BTS.
That's exactly
They're
what's
gonna be
gonna
like, I
happen,
don't
Alex.
like you because you cloned yourself. You keep stalking me. You make little gremlin noises.
Okay, so let's continue with the podcast.
Wait, are you not tweeting it?
No, you tweet it, Yuna.
Okay.
All right, Yuna.
You should tweet it. It'll
True.
contradict your morning tweet.
People will just know that I'm lying though.
Okay, what was the tweet
Or
again?
I want engagement. I've done too many
Wait,
times.
what was it again? Sorry.
Like this if you like BTS.
No, if you like BTS,
If
you should say
like-
caps. No, you don't, unless you like this tweet right now. 5 exclamation marks, evil
no,
smiley
that's
face.
too
What?
much.
If you like BTS, what? What? Wait.
No, you don't, unless you like this tweet right now.
Okay,
All
if
caps,
you
5
like
exclamation marks, evil face.
If you like BTS, like this tweet, or you're not a true fan,
Okay.
angry face emoji.
I think
Okay.
mine
Wait,
is
no,
better.
what's
It
that
should be
word
in
they
caps.
use? It's not fan.
Oh.
There's
And
a word.
for the person who asked, I sucked in
Army.
braids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not part of the army.
Yeah.
Wait, what? You're not part of the army?
They call themselves the army.
Yeah.
The
Oh.
BTS stands.
Oh
Wait,
no.
like, is this right?
Oh no.
If you like BTS like this tweet or you're not part of the army.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, do it. Okay, you guys,
Okay.
let's see how Code Miko's.
Wait, did you
does.
tweet it?
Not yet.
Okay, correct your spelling or they'll eat you up for that.
Army chatters in the
Oh.
chat.
Okay.
I'm scared for you.
I'm excited for you. Did you
think
do
this
it?
is gonna be fine. If you like BTS, like this tweet, or you're not part of the army. Match. Okay.
Yay!
All right, let's see if it works. Because then we should all go on the offense with this tactic.
Uh huh.
Well,
Get
do you
some
guys have
ratings.
anything like this? Well, my
If you hate Elon Musk, reply to this tweet right now. Just mentioning.
Or
That should be yours.
one of us tweets, I
not-
support Will Smith's slap, and the other tweets, I support Kanye West's tweets.
I mean, I actually feel like a lot
Okay,
of
you
Twitter-
guys, the Code Miko tweeted it. Let's see whether or not this farms engagement.
BTS is a big K-pop band.
All right, let's
not
all
behind the
let's all reply.
scenes. Um,
I'm gonna reply part of the army with a fist.
I don't know if I have enough like
I'm just gonna.
fans for this tweet. to
That's
go
what I'm
to, to be
saying.
I don't know if I have enough stamps.
I'm even gonna get into a fight with the person who said,
BTS.
like this response if you are
BTS.
part of the army but don't like the tweet. I'll say fake army person. No, wait.
Someone responded,
Oh, yeah, fake.
This tweet feels like it's been over-workshopped in committee by 4 female streamers.
Oh my god, I mean this will show that how there are some
You know who's a genius at forming interactions, and I like took notes.
Schlatt?
That Schlatt for sure. So I went to the Sonic movie premiere with Connor Eats Pants, and so we go in there. We take a picture. It looks terrible. I don't want to share it. And we see a lot of creators there, and we see like David Dobrik's "Don't touch me with your toes." We see like David Dobrik's crew. What's the old guy's name? Josh.
Oh,
he goes-
David.
I think his name is John. No, okay, I don't remember. But the older one in the group and his girlfriend. And like I'm really shy. Like I'm too shy to say hello. Cause like when people come up to me. If it'd be a creator, I'd be excited, but they probably would think I'm a fan. And Connor just very slyly, first he approaches, I forgot his name, the old dude, because he literally introduced himself as the old dude.
Jason.
I really hope that one day people don't refer to me and Andrea and I'm the old one.
No, he literally, when I met him, he's like, yeah, I'm the old dude. And he made it his brand. I'll get into that story later. And Connor goes up, he's like, yo, Jason. He's like, just get a pic. Connor very slyly snaps a selfie. I'm like, still too shy. They start talking, even like, he's like, yeah, I'm a streamer on Twitch. Jason's like, oh, I'm old, so I would be great at Twitch. Let's play video games. Like, that's how their convo goes. And I'm just like, wow, like, Connor had such big balls. He, like, wasn't even nervous. He farmed those Twitter selfies. Then next he goes up to David Dobrik. Hey, David, can I get a selfie? David's like, yeah, get in here. Take a cool selfie. Then Connor introduces himself. Then I shyly, like, come up. I'm like, hi, David, I play chess. He, like, gives me a hug or something.
Can I say something? I'm starting to realize the girl at the start of the podcast was right.
What?
Maybe we are bad at interactions.
Are you saying, why? How did you get this conclusion from my story?
Well,
I mean, it
Connor
seemed
went
like you
up
were,
and you
yeah,
couldn't.
and you were just being
No,
shy.
I was. I made friends with all of them. I
But
just
you
didn't
made
approach
friends
them
after
first.
you followed Connor, like a little duckling.
Okay, I
behind Mama
wasn't
Big
following.
Mama Duck
Okay,
Connor.
I was enhancing it for the story. To be fair, we walked up at the same time. Then Connor said hi. Then I said hi. My name's Andrea. Nice to meet you. Then I let their convo carry.
Andrea,
then
you're
we
drinking a lot of
talked.
copium here.
That's not true. And to be fair, David recognized me because he follows me on TikTok. So, all right, I made myself look less cool to make Connor look more cool. And now you ruined my story. So forget it. I'm done storytelling.
I just want like a compilation of anytime Alex interrupts Andrea and then she goes, now you've ruined everything and I'm finished with this story. Nice job. And then Alex
actually
does
happens
this.
a lot.
It does so many times.
I'm on a roll, and then she comes up with some absurd conclusion to make me look less cool, and I'm, in fact, very cool.
No, you're very cool. When you have to say you're very cool, you're usually the
Well,
most
I wasn't gonna say it, but then you made it seem like I'm not, so I did.
Wait, Minx, are we similar off stream?
Yes. Yes.
What have you noticed from living with us?
You two are just insane.
What do you mean?
Like, I really thought it was like you guys hype the energy up for camera or like the sibling bond or the weird stuff that happens. Because I remember like when I first saw you guys, when I was still back in Ireland, you guys were in this place and I don't remember if it was a compilation, but I was like, okay, I may look into them because I'm joining an org with them. And I don't know if a picture fell down, something happened in the clip. And I was like, this is all pre-planned. This is all scripted. Everything I've seen, every weird clip I've seen. I'm like, I have sisters, and not that's like that many things doesn't happen. But then I realized Andrea's a klutz. Alex is like an evil mastermind that just enjoys not bad misfortune, but like small misfortunes that won't actually affect
Yes.
others.
That is
Small.
very
And
accurate.
she will have this evil giggle, or it's
these two are so okay. So like their fights on stream and their fights off stream are so similar. And like there was this one time where I was in their car.
Oh no! For you, no. This is why she never comes out with us.
It's okay. I was in their car. It was after our our driving YouTube video, and then Andrea is driving up our hill, and then I think Andrea got too close to another car or something like that, and Alex just goes off on Andrea about how she's not a dependable driver or something like that, and then Andrea goes, that was just. If it's like, wait, you said like, I've never hit cars before. If that was a fence, then it'd be different. But that wasn't a fence. It was just a car, and I've never hit a car before. And Alex is like, well, it's still, you don't have spatial awareness. And Andrea's like, yeah, I've never hit a. Anyways, and I'm in the back, and then these two are just cool arguing.
We always argue about my driving. Which I used to think
I don't even mean to. You get so close, so I panic. I'm like, and you're like, stop panicking. I'm like, you're just so close.
When we were in the little Luigi and I was driving with Andrea, as I was going down the hill, she's like, you drive down here very slow. And I was like, I feel like I'm going fast. She's like, no, when I go down here, I zoom around. And I'm like, so every story about him being suddenly makes sense to me,
Okay,
Andrea.
Andrea does drive really fast up the hill.
Yep.
you've never driven. Oh wait, yeah, you were in the car.
I was in that car. I was.
It's perfect speed. I've mastered the art. Okay. I only brake when I need to. It's called optimization. We're small streamers. I can't pay for gas, so I'd rather just let the gas run as fast as it needs to, and only slightly use the brakes when necessary.
Honestly, their car. So I was feeling really self-conscious about my car because it's so banged up and scratched up. And I was like, oh my god, I'm moving in with a bunch of really, awesome streamers, and they're gonna be all pristine, they're gonna have nice cars. And then I come here and I park next to their car, and their car is it's comparable to mine, but I would say, okay, so my car has one big scratch. Their car is an accumulation of a bunch of scratches and bumps, and I didn't feel so bad anymore. I was like, you know what? If they have banged up cars,
it sure says something when the smart car parked in front of the house is the nicest car in the driveway.
Yeah, Minx, you have the nicest car.
Luigi do be looking fire.
Yeah.
So
What was that giggle?
It's just funny. Our cars make Luigi look like a luxury car.
He is
They
a
make
luxury car.
Luigi look like a Chad compared to our car.
He is a Chad.
Even though he's half the size, he's much better looking.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with half the size.
Until you get in a crash. If it wasn't for safety concerns, I myself would drive a smart car because I'm very tired of the cars taking up all the room in the narrow streets.
So you're just saying you're a bad driver because I've had Luigi and not crashed.
No, it's just
once.
if it's out of your control, it's the second most dangerous vehicle after motorcycle, and that's scary. Because if someone hits you, you're dead.
Okay, guys, let's not jinx it.
I feel like if you get in a car crash regardless, there's a big chance of dying if it's a really severe
But you have
one.
higher chances in smart cars.
You have higher chances when Andrea's driving. So,
There
we're
we
It's
go.
all
probably the
Balances
same
out.
amount of risk.
Balances
honestly.
out.
Yeah. But okay, now let's talk a little bit about updates. Yuna, you launched Code Miko 3.0.
I did.
For those of you who didn't see, she had Pay Money Wubby on yesterday,
It was
and
so
she made a VTuber
It was
of his
so
son
funny.
in green latex. It was hilarious, and Yuna worked 2 weeks on coding this and coming up with stuff. She really made it personalized. She even built him this trophy where he was falling into a golden golden toilet. Yuna, I love that your talk show is back. It was so good. and you
I was
made it so
dying.
fun.
I was watching every minute.
I am doing this new thing now where every streamer I have on my interview, I'm gonna specialize it
Uh-huh.
and bring and because the thing with Wubby is I went deep dive into his community and I found all of his dirty secrets and all the dirty shit he did on stream
Ooh.
and I use it against him.
Ooh, I
Every
like
video.
the sound of
Yes.
this.
And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do the same thing for all the streamers that come on now. And I have so many good ideas because I really want to do Uminx. I have so
Thank
many
you.
good ideas to torture you on my interview
Can
stream.
you make us a one person with two heads?
Yeah. That,
Oh my
but how
God.
would you talk? Oh, that'd be hard though. I guess you could talk at once.
I did not think about that, but holy shit.
That would be
Are
terrifying.
we just arguing on the same body?
Can I please make that?
How would
for
you
you
talk?
guys?
would you have your VTuber face be both heads and you talk
So
at the same
one
time?
of you guys will have the control of the body, but
Oh my god.
the heads will be independent.
Oh, that'd be. Oh yeah, because
I'm
I forget
down.
we're in it.
I'm
Yeah.
down.
Oh my
Two-headed
God.
Botez ogre 3D monster.
Such a good idea.
Oh, I would love that. And then yes.
This is so scary, man.
And imagine in the Mikoverse where there's like all the streamers are all VTubers and me and Alex are just stomping around to a big ogre with two heads, just dominating all the streamers.
And then I could give like the arm control for one of you guys, like
Yeah.
the left arm.
That'd be great.
And the right arm.
I mean, it would be chaotic. But
I
it'd
would
be
love
pretty
that.
funny.
I would love
would be
that.
so funny. I am gonna do it.
Yay!
I'm gonna do it.
And this way I can't bite Andrea because I'm biting myself.
Yeah.
You're safe.
This is such a good idea. What the fuck, guys?
But I was gonna say, how do you do so much work? Is there anything you could do to get some help on it? Because it's so much prep for a stream.
I would love help on it. If you guys want to apply, komigoproject@gmail.com. If you don't know how to do 3D animation or 3D or anything Unreal Engine, please apply.
You should do a
Ah.
tweet.
You
That's what I do
I've
for like
been
YouTube
tweeting.
editors.
Yeah,
all
no,
the time.
actually, I've been seeing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
that.
that's true.
You guys
Yeah.
always
It's
tweeting.
looking for
It's,
engineers.
it's hard. It's
Damn.
like they're very hard to find, and I wish that one of the biggest reasons I don't get to go to the parties is because I overwork myself.
You
'cause
do.
There
You
isn't
work
enough
really
help
hard.
that I can grab.
Yeah.
But if I can grab some help, maybe I can join more parties, you guys.
You need tech support? Yeah, Alex and I are the perfect assistants for that, actually. But I did have a question. So for
Yeah.
your Pay Money Wubby, I was
Yeah.
just, even like the props, and I know you're obviously doing all the creative and doing all this deep diving into the community. Do you also design the props, like
Yeah.
the gold? Because even that small thing that you brought on for a segment of the stream probably was so much work to like decorate it and create the design.
Well, I mean, like that. Okay, so it actually wasn't too bad.
It looked very detailed.
The
I was very
golden
impressed.
toilet thing, because
Yeah.
I used the Wubby's model that I already had, the
Okay.
VTuber, and I stuck him in a
Interesting.
toilet. Okay, and then I just painted it gold.
Oh.
So it wasn't so hard.
I wish
Okay.
I could have seen
Yeah.
how you made the golden toilet.
It was really
Have you ever?
fun.
Do you do streams where you show like making the characters behind the scenes?
I don't, but I kind of want to. See, here's the problem with that, because a lot of people have been asking for
They'll
that.
steal the tech.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily that, because it's hard to steal the tech because there's so much of it, right?
Yeah.
But people get bored. People think they want to see it until they actually
Mhm.
see it, and then when they see the process, they're like,
That's how I feel about practicing
boring,
chess on the
you
stream.
know?
Yeah, but you could make a YouTube video
yeah,
about it.
YouTube video.
Because then you
I
just
agree.
put the best parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be cool.
I liked your ideas about like how I should have a camera just filming me like working.
Just a
and
time
then-
lapse and then
Yeah.
use it. Just
Yeah.
set up a camera.
The only
Yeah.
problem is I work in my underwear.
It's okay, you can blur that out.
True,
Oh my God.
true.
Yeah, because you'd
That
be
would be
editing
Why
it.
why
That'll
don't
make
you
it
wear like
funnier.
shorts? It would be really cool to see like a time lapse. Just like we mentioned this to Yuna on the NV Kodmiko podcast that's currently on the YouTube channel. And just like probably her working for months and then you see the thing being built from the ground up and it's all squeezed into like 2 minutes of footage and she could also add different edits and like talk to the camera and stuff. Would be such a cool video.
That would be cool.
The behind the scenes. Speaking of, Minx is not leaving the US.
Yay! So it's still up in air, but I'm not leaving
You're not
like
leaving.
this week. Like I don't
You're
have
not
to pack my bags
leaving.
and go.
You're not going anywhere. We won't let you.
We're
I
keeping
will
you
have-
hostage.
I have to go back for my interview regardless.
Oh yeah. But-
I don't have to leave and not know when I'm coming
Which
back.
one is she marrying? All of us.
Oh man. And your fight is coming up. When is it?
May 14th. I have the worst migraine today. I missed your show because I had my first like proper sparring. Like I've been sparring with my coach, but it was my first like fight yesterday, and it had to be pushed back 2 weeks. We were supposed to do it 2 weeks ago, but it was pushed back because the girl who I was fighting broke someone's jaw at a nightclub.
No,
So she
the
was
little
going-
TikTok ballerina.
No. So this
sparring
was a
partner.
sparring
Oh,
fight. Yeah,
okay.
she's a boxer, but like she's not an influencer.
You know,
she
I
just
wouldn't
trains.
want to box her.
I know. I was like, when my coach told me, I'm like, and he's like, yeah, she's going through a court case, so she had to push it back. And I was like, you're joking, right? And
Oh
he's like,
my
no.
God.
So that was yesterday. The 2 weeks was up, so she came in, and holy God, like if I flex, you can see a bit of muscle. She was just, you saw like, just pure muscle,
I'm
pure.
terrified.
Yeah, it was. She was short. She was lovely though. She was lovely. So then this whole 2 weeks, right? I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die because my coach, told me this. And then right before the fight, he goes, I was joking with you. She didn't break anyone's jaw.
I
And-
called it.
And I was like, are you kidding me? Are
He
you
just
kidding
wanted
me?
to scare you.
So then I go in again today, and he was like, by the way, she did actually. I just was worried that you weren't gonna fight because you saw how scared I was.
What?
I was like I was like at the first few rounds, I was like, the only time I started punching was when she knocked me at the back of the
Oh my
head.
God.
So there was one point like she tries to hook me, and I tried to slip it, but I slipped it. So you're not allowed to hit the back of the head in boxing. That's like legal because it's super dangerous.
Yeah.
So it was my own fault because she tried to right hook and bashed me at the back of the
Oh
head.
my God.
And I even had headgear on, but it felt like my brain was like vibrating. And that's why I'm like really
don't like this.
pooped today because I worked out and I just
I
was
don't
too
like
Yeah,
this.
you got
but-
fucking punched in the back of the head by a muscle mania woman.
but
Yeah,
it was
I
my
mean,
own
that's fair.
fault. So now I can't tell if my coach is gaslighting me or not because for the 2 weeks he was like, she has. And yesterday he was like, no, I told you that the whole time. I was kidding. It was a joke. It was a joke. And then today he's like, oh no, she actually did, but I just thought you wouldn't fight her. And I'm like,
oh my God.
Josh?
That's insane.
I
Yeah,
can't
just-
tell what you're.
Oh my God. So your real fight is coming up soon, and you have to also, on top of this horrifying training, lose like 7 pounds in a month for
Yeah,
a weight class,
I heard
right?
you have to lose 7 pounds.
Yeah.
How are you
That's some
doing
sweat.
that?
strict dieting.
I had some sushi, so I went up 2 pounds. So now I have to lose 9 pounds.
Oh, that fucking sucks. I
Which is
couldn't
insane.
do that.
It's just so tough because the implant in my arm to hold extra weight.
How
so,
fast
like-
do you have to lose it?
Before the fight.
Which is like in a month?
Yeah, it's like 6 weeks.
Oh my God. So how do you even lose that much weight? Are you trying to not drink water? And
I
do
heard
what
a
boxers
crazy
do?
story on this podcast of how this boxer lost, like, he had to do the same thing, and they said it couldn't be done with some crazy science, and he lost like 10 pounds in one day.
What?
It
No.
was true. I can find it. I have to remember, but it was like very crazy.
10 pounds in one day?
Maybe it wasn't 10, but it was like.
Did
okay,
you
it
do
was probably like
liposuction?
no, maybe it was like 5 pounds, but it was like a lot. It was like a couple pounds just in like either like 24 or like 36 hours.
Like
I'll find it.
dehydration, probably.
Yeah, there was
Like,
some
He
dehydration.
probably stayed in a sauna and
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
drink or eat.
he lost a lot
Ugh.
of fluid.
That's not
Because I know
good.
there is a lot of sauna and sweating out everything you have before weigh-ins.
Damn.
I wonder if I could find
I
it.
need to do that.
It's probably not healthy.
Whoever in chat said just don't drink water the day before and the day off so you'll drop down. That's how you die in a fight, man. Imagine going in dehydrated. I'd get knocked
Yeah.
out straight away.
Yeah, I mean, when is the weigh-in and when is the fight?
The fight is the May 16th, and I think the weigh-in is May 13th.
Oh, easy. You could lose it and put it back for the fight.
I'm hoping that. I'm hoping
Someone
that.
lost-
Can you just like
Sorry,
take the
not
biggest
easy,
shit?
but
Yeah, no, I'm
better than.
Oh, that was
What?
part of the process
Yeah,
as well.
can you
Lots
just
of
take the-
poops.
Yeah, take the biggest shit to
Some
flush it out.
saunas.
I guess, but I don't think my shit
Yeah,
is
you-
gonna lose 9 pounds.
I mean, you know.
I mean, sometimes
know.
mine's a couple pounds. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not kidding. You bragged about this before.
How do you know?
You weigh yourself before and after.
Ah.
You guys never wonder how much your poop weighs?
No.
Sorry.
But now I'm curious.
Now
Just
I'm
impressive.
curious.
It's like, I'm not fat, I just have a lot of poop.
Wait, now I'm curious. Now I want to weigh myself before I poop.
Uh,
That'll probably make me feel
I
so much
see a lot.
better.
Look, you guys won't give me the gross faces, but I see a couple of you chatters who said, me too. I saw 2 of you guys, so that's all that matters. Holy crap.
good job, Andrea. You're a proud pooper.
Andrea, how much water do you drink a day? Because I see you carrying that bottle everywhere.
It's so annoying because our water filter is
Oh,
broken.
can I have some water?
No!
I'm really thirsty.
No! Mine! Botez Ogre!
That is such a big bottle.
Sorry.
What was that? What was that?
No, I have water now, thank you.
I just get so tired of her asking for my things, not even water. I'm
So-
like, no.
She's actually a gremlin. So on
I need
our
to pee.
end, I am playing a tournament that I need to leave for on Tuesday to qualify for the chess Olympiad. So I am getting back into competitive chess. I was doing some studying last night. Oh my gosh, my brain has slowed down a little bit since the chess days. But
It is in a week. She's gonna be competing
Where are you
against a woman
going?
grandmaster.
in Canada, I'm going to Canada. I have to fly to Toronto. I have to take. So we're filming with Amazon on Tuesday, and I have a game the next day. So at like 10 p.m., I have to take a red eye to Boston, then to Toronto. Then I have to take a 4-hour train to Kingston, which is this little city between Ottawa and Toronto, to play the tournament. And I'm gonna arrive at like 9 a.m. the day of my first round. And if I win, I get a spot at the Olympiad and the World Cup. And if I do well, even if I don't win, I have pretty good chances to make the team. So I'm getting back into competitive chess. And we have Botez Abroad Part 2 coming up. Hopefully, if Twitch approves, please approve Twitch.
Oh my god.
And I was gonna just sit home and commentate, but Dad, the little devil on my shoulder, he started messaging me, and he's like, you know, all you have to do is, since all the top 4 or 5 girls are already titled, if you're the top ranking untitled player, you win a title. So I don't even need to beat Alex or Nemo, who's a woman grandmaster, or I just need to like do decently, and I could win a title. So I might end up going too, which I need to decide like today.
Ooh.
Yeah, you need to decide
And how
today.
long will you be gone?
For like 10 days, because I'm
No!
gonna go. Yeah.
Not
And I was initially, I was like,
again.
thank God, I don't have to go. I'm chilling, because that travel sounds terrible.
No, the travel does sound
sounds
terrible.
terrible to play chess
because
after.
it's pretty close to New York, so I'm gonna go and film a Chess Hustler video after that for like 2 days, and then I'll come back to LA for Coachella. Yay!
Oh yay!
Are we
Yay!
doing
I still need to book our
Man,
tickets.
I'm just sitting here like having a realization.
Oh,
how
listen,
smart you
let me
guys
let,
are.
let me let you guys in on the deal. Coachella is very expensive with rooming, with tickets. All we need to do is vlog just small parts of it. Doesn't even have to be our video, even for an Envy video, and we subtract it all from taxes.
That is true. If Envy wants to do a
Coachella vlog, we'll all take 5-minute clips, and there we go. We save 50% on the trip.
Shit. Pretty
I
good.
mean, we don't save that much.
I know. I'm
more like 30%
boosting
on
it.
what we spend.
I'm
but it's
joking
good.
about how big the taxes are in California. It's not 50%. I don't even know my tax. I don't even know how much money I make in here.
Well,
Oh my God, taxes
no,
are
actually, sorry, it would be more. You're right. It'd be closer to like 45, 50, maybe. Who knows?
I pay
Taxes are coming.
63%
It's so
of
fun.
tax.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
It
God.
depends.
I hate being Irish.
But do you know the
That's
months?
rough.
Oh yeah? Yes, I do know my months.
I don't like that we have kindergarten posters in our chess room.
I'm so confused on why you have.
I need to use the bathroom.
I had an important meeting in the stream room, and they were here, and they're like, "Are those yours?" I was like, "No, it's my sister's." And he goes, "How old's your sister?" I go, "Well, she's 19, but it was for a bit."
This reminds me of actual school.
Yeah,
Why?
no, it really
Why?
does. But if you guys want to come join us for any part of our travel show,
I
you
want to.
should. Well, can you travel?
Ah.
Yeah.
She's kind of stuck.
Wait, where are you traveling to?
So this is tentative, and chat, this is the first time you guys are going to hear the locations we're trying to do, or all of them. So we're going to do Spain. It's this island near Ibiza. They're having a chess tournament. We're going to be playing there for 10 days. Then we're going to come back. Then later we're going to go to Prague in the Czech Republic, play a tournament there. And then either Romania or Italy, and then India in July. But India for the Olympiad.
Fun.
Yeah.
Wait, and when's the travel show?
If Twitch approves, we're starting like April 28th, 29th.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty soon.
Damn.
And I'm also organizing a poker game on the 25th that I'm getting together. It's my other big project that I'm very excited for.
Ooh.
Is this the one you were talking about a while ago?
Yeah, it's coming
Ooh.
together. It's coming together. Creators
so
play
exciting.
poker.
That's so exciting.
I
hate
hope
poker.
so. Because during our last travel show, we got really burnt out because we did all 4 countries in about a month and a little bit
Yeah.
without breaks. So this time we're trying to do it in a way that doesn't burn us out. If
Yeah.
we could do that, that would be great.
No, that would make way
That
more
would be
sense.
great. Yeah, you guys, potentially a Romania
No.
trip. And we will be in India. Although
I
the
want to
problem,
go.
if I make the Olympiad
If
team.
only if Alex wins.
Yeah, so you guys better be cheering me for the tournament, because if I don't make the Olympiad, we ain't going.
You got this.
I
Easy.
will cheer for you. I will cheer,
I hope
cheer
so.
hard for you.
I
And
hope
is it
so.
like? There's no way it's broadcasted, right? It's one of
Oh,
those.
it's gonna be broadcasted.
We're gonna have a
So
cam on
Andrea
her.
was gonna be doing commentary for some of the games, and Hammer is gonna do commentary for the morning
Ow.
games. But now Andrea might want to play herself, so who knows?
Which I really want to, but a week to get. I have not played competitive chess for like 2-3 years. And when I would play a tournament, I would train for months, like a couple hours a day, and I have not practiced chess for so long that I'm really worried about just
we
going
play
into it.
chess so
It's
often
not
on
real.
stream, Andrea. We'll be fine.
I haven't actually I mean, I would just feel so stressed because I'm so rusty. But who
Yeah,
knows?
no, it is stressful.
So
And if
stressful.
I lose, I'm gonna be really upset.
Yeah, exactly.
But I hope. I
Imagine
won't
we
lose.
both go and get destroyed.
You should go for it though.
I want to. I'm just really nervous because I wish I had decided ahead of time and had more time to prepare.
Yeah, but don't let nerves like get the better of you. I know you're saying, oh, you haven't practiced properly, but you still play it every day where it's in your head. Where even if you took a few hours.
And
Yeah.
you know what? Let me look at the players
I
who
mean,
are going, because the thing
That's
is,
the thing.
they're
I don't
not
need to do that
strong.
well. I mean, the top 4 are really strong,
Yeah, so
but
so,
I only need to rank like.
so rank 1 is 2341, woman grandmaster Miley. I'm ranked 2nd, 2280. Then Svetlana, 2263. But then it drops. I know these numbers don't mean anything. Andrea's 1900. So then it drops to 1943 for 4th spot. So you're actually around the 4th seed.
And I only need to rank 4th to get a title because all the top 3 players are already titled players. So I just have to. But also though, the Canadian girls are really strong, and even though it just says that
Oh, yeah,
they're
no,
rated
no, no,
1900,
they play very
they're
well.
beats.
They're
So probably like a
underrated.
1600 could be my level. So
No. I'd say 1800 the lowest.
Yeah, 1800. I mean, they're really strong.
No, 19. They're not that strong.
This is Canadian rating system, right?
They
Or
they
FIDE?
just try very hard.
They're
They're
very
try hard
studious,
and
very
they study
studious.
and they do well. But
Yeah.
you know what? 1900s in Canada are not that strong.
Guys, what's the chance of me becoming a good chess player?
A good chess player, above average.
Yeah, above average.
Oh, 100% if you wanted to.
Okay, what about a like a good chess player, like above average?
Say 1800 online.
Yeah, 1800 online. Why not?
If you took it very seriously, you could do it, but it would be a lot of time.
Okay, how long would it take me?
Well, you don't have any free time.
Okay, yeah.
So
Yeah. When would you sleep?
Right.
Yeah.
So let's just say that I took 1 hour every day. Okay, 1 hour every day. How many years?
3.
Yeah.
That's it?
If you're
To
doing
get 1800.
to get 1800 online, I think if you're taking an
I
hour
don't
of
even-
training every day, I think you could
Every
do it.
day is very consistent.
Really?
Yeah, because every day helps.
I
Yeah.
thought you guys were gonna say till I'm like 60.
No, I mean if you want to play classical chess and get ranked in that, that's different.
Yeah, because
What about that? What about that?
Oh, that's different.
Well, classical chess, the problem is it's a huge time commitment. You have to play tournaments.
One tournament game is like 7 hours. You have like 5 to 6
It's
games.
7 hours if it's long. It could be from 3.5 to 7 hours usually.
Oh Jesus.
The tournament I'm playing is going to have 2 rounds a day, and I'm prepping before, so I'll probably be doing 10-12 hours of chess a day.
Oh Jesus.
8 if it's a slow day.
Oh Jesus. Fuck that.
Yeah, you already have enough on your plate.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Running a company and streaming and
I'm
coming up
good.
with new content.
Yeah, that's the thing. But playing chess as a hobby and playing it online and slightly improving, a lot of people find relaxing, but You use so much of your brain. I imagine when you have time off, you kind of want to shut down a little bit.
How many years saw it for me to beat PogChamps?
You could see if you had trained like every day, an hour a day. I think. I mean, 100% you could have beat your bracket.
Let's keep in mind that Hafu studied chess for 10 hours a day.
I said her bracket.
For at least a month straight, and then she ended up, and she was grinding off stream. All she was doing was chess, and then she ended up winning PogChamps. And obviously, Hafu is incredibly smart as well. But she was able to do it. But chess was all she did for a month.
Sheesh!
Yeah, she would stream chess 10
my
hours a
God.
day and then go in bed and play more chess on her phone.
Offline and like get coaching and do everything.
She did so much practice.
Oh my god. Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Remember when I was stuck in Romania? I was like, my mom, because I was just like, the whole time I was so stressed I didn't practice for PogChamps. So my mom was like, I'll practice for you, maybe it'll go through your brain. And I'm like, well, that means nothing, that doesn't make sense. But ever since that, she plays chess every single day.
Really?
Yeah, we were talking on call and she was like, there's not one day I've missed chess. And I was like, oh, you're right, it must be really good right now. I was like, what is it? She showed me it. And
536. That's a solid start.
I know-
So cute.
she's been playing every day for 6 months, Alex. And then she just goes, wait, where?
Well,
where is
if
it?
she's not training, then it's understandable.
Oh yeah, and then she'll like update me when she goes off. She's
Alex
like,
not impressed with
568
Minx's
now,
mom rating.
536 the other day. I'm an embarrassment to the Bota sisters. Don't tell them.
Oh no! That's so cute.
I like that she's playing.
Yeah, I'd say she updates me every day as if I still play. I'm like, Mom, my roommates are chess players. That doesn't mean I understand. And she's like, she'll be on the phone, we'll be calling on WhatsApp, and she'll be like, haha, this
Hi,
guy wants to
Anna.
give in early. I knew I'm getting better. And I'm like, okay.
I want to meet your mom.
Your mom sounds awesome. Also, Anna Chess. Hi.
Hi, Anna.
Guys, was I the lowest elo in PogChamps?
I don't remember.
I think I might have been. Do you guys remember my elo?
I remember your game against Mr. Beast because I actually made a video on it.
I can't believe they put me up to Mr. Beast.
I
that's
just
so
remember.
sad.
So we didn't know each other very well, and
Uh-huh.
I planned a chess lesson with Code Miko, and the entire chess lesson she's just moaning, and I don't think you spoke like a single word, which I think is like part of the bit that when you're thinking you're like ah, but like you didn't say a word, and I'm like, all right, now we're gonna do puzzles, and you're like yeah, and like I was like, oh, this will be a great video, and I titled my YouTube video chess lessons, but my student won't stop moaning, and it did not do well, and I should have realized that. But I was like, I was not expecting that.
It was hard.
I mean, it's a smart way so that you don't have to waste your energy talking.
Exactly.
But I don't think you were actually learning, so.
She was just panicking, you know?
Yeah, I think that's what happened the entire lesson.
Oh, God.
All right, ladies, do you want to go to our last segment of the podcast?
Oh, yes.
Chat, we are going to play a game. We are going to play
You're sitting on my
two
Sorry.
truths, one lie. And we're going to try to guess what the lie is for each person.
Uh-huh. And I just want to say really quickly, Andrea and Alex were fighting in the group chat, and I was just like giggling. I was like at my workout on a break, and I look, and I don't know who said it because I just like glanced through it. But one of them were like, okay, we're going to do 2 truths and a lie. And then the other was like, no, it's 2 lies, 1 truth. Idiot, or something like that. It was like, da-da-da. And then like they went.
And I was right. It was 2
okay,
truths.
I didn't know which one was which because I just like browsed.
Alex is like,
working
truths
out.
are harder, so it's obviously 2 lies,
That's
1
actually
truth.
not what I said. I
That
can
is
pull
what you
up the
said.
discussion.
You didn't say
You
it like
know
that,
what?
but that's what you
I'm
sounded
being
in my head.
butchered, and I am going to expose what I
Okay, read
actually
it.
said.
Read it.
Okay. I said, so Andrea goes, oh, I realized we need to do 2 truth, 1 lie. And I said, isn't it 2 lies, 1 truth? Oh, no, it isn't. Harder to think of truths. Okay, 2 truths, 1 lie. And then Andrea goes, did I mix it up? You're right. And I said, no, you're right. I looked on YouTube. It was much calmer than that.
Yeah, but in my head, she's like, no, you're wrong. Yeah, that's what she sounds like.
Thanks, Andrea. I appreciate it. You know what, Andrea? Why don't you start?
Okay. So we have, let's do 10. So 10 rounds, ladies.
What? I was just going to do 1 round each.
Yeah, we each do it 10 times.
10
What
times?
do you mean?
Because
10 times?
Rob came up with,
Andrea, We're not playing this game for 4 hours,
It's
bro.
not gonna take 4 hours.
Yes, we're all doing it once because there's a story time.
That's so lame. I thought we were
we're not doing
doing
10, dude.
I only
10
got
is
one.
a lot.
I have a bajillion facts that I brainstormed about myself last night.
Andrea,
I thought, well, because
do you know how long
Rob-
it takes? Rob
gave me 10 lies.
He gave you 10 options, bro.
He gave me 10 lies, so I prepared
So do you have
20.
Oh my god. Oh, that's impressive.
We're just doing one round. Now I have to pick my best one. No, I only thought of truth. Now I have to think what my best truths are. This is so lame. Can we do like 3 rounds?
Andrea, do you know you know the rounds take a long time, right?
Okay.
There's deliberation, there's storytelling behind them.
10 rounds
Okay.
each, she said.
Yeah,
Not even just 10 rounds. 10
Okay, I will
rounds
just
each.
pick my very best truths. Well, that's lame. I don't want to
you
start
guys
anymore.
were playing 40 rounds.
We could have just, said them quickly and then we'll guess. Okay, all right, that's fine.
When I was a teenager, I was kicked out of the cinema for laughing at The Fault in Our Stars. Do you know what that movie is?
Yes.
Okay. I've had my stomach pumped twice,
Ooh.
and I've won an art competition.
Okay, so she got kicked out of the cinema
We'll let each person
for
ask-
laughing at Fault during our stars. Fault in Our Stars.
Fault in Our Stars, okay.
She got her stomach pumped twice. And the third one was that she won an art competition. We have to figure out which one is not true.
I already know what it is.
You already know the lie?
Yeah.
Wait, we're allowed to ask your questions, right? Oh, we can't
Wait, how
quiz
do
her?
we do this?
See, so we could speed run 40 rounds.
Andrea, even without quizzing, there's no way of speed running 40 rounds.
I thought we get to ask
I
her.
don't understand how that was plausible, but let's continue.
Okay.
Okay, and then we'll ask her the story behind. So maybe Andrea and I should guess the lie before Yuna, since
Okay.
she
Sure.
thinks she knows.
Okay.
Getting kicked out of a movie theater sounds pretty intense. I feel like she's gotten her stomach pumped. I don't know how many times. She could have tweaked it. An art competition. Okay. I am gonna say she got her stomach pumped twice is the lie. Andrea?
Yeah, I can see the stomach pump happening. Twice is a bit much, but also, okay, would they really kick you out of a movie for laughing? I don't know the rules in Ireland, but that's a little bit extreme.
It is extreme.
So that's kind of why
Well,
I was
they don't come in and kick you out. It's like if someone complains about.
So
like-
someone left the movie theater, said, "This purple-haired girl is laughing at the cancer patient. Take her out right now."
I was
and then
actually not purple at the time. Thank you very much.
And then they came and took you out.
I think it's a theater because.
That's what I didn't finish. But
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No.
You finish.
But also, our competition is very vague, and I've never seen Minx talk about art. And I know what job she had before streaming. It was so I feel like art was never one of her passions, but it's probably very easy to win one of those competitions in school or something. But you know what? And she did defend. She quickly defended the movie theater one. So I'm gonna say movie theater is a lie.
All right, Yuna?
Okay. I think, based on Minx's speech pattern, okay, based on the fact that the two things that she said were a lot more broader and they weren't very specific. Okay, it was short, sweet, and broad, right?
Uh-huh.
The theater section was very. It was like someone else wrote it for her. Someone named Rob.
It does sound like a Rob statement, because
So
he would pick a movie like that.
Exactly. So
True.
I think it's the theater one.
All right, Minx, which
What
one
is
was
it?
it?
It was winning at an art competition.
Oh,
right.
We're all wrong.
I was
Oh
gonna
my
lean
God.
towards that one and be the contrarian, but then I heard Yuna confirm my answer, so I got a false hope of confidence.
Oh, wow.
Kidding, I just lied to you. You were right.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. So Rob wrote that one. I was like, this is.
Okay, now I have to be very careful to not pick a Rob answer. That's obvious, because we all know Rob very well.
Okay, wait. So, why'd you get your stomach pumped twice?
It was the first time one of the first few times I drank.
Oh.
Didn't realize.
How old were you?
I was like 21.
Oh. Yeah? Yeah.
I
you
mean,
were,
in
like,
Ireland,
21?
the age is like 18, so you don't have to lie.
Okay. And what about the second time?
I don't remember. I think it was like when I was a kid. I like drank. I don't remember that one. I just remember I got pumped as a kid. I think I like drank like flea. It was something to do with either lice or flea stuff.
Why would you drink that?
And why would
I
you
don't know,
keep
ask
drinking
my
it once you
mom.
tasted it?
Ask my mom.
Drink fleas?
No, I drank like some potent thing when I was a kid.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay.
The alcohol one was worse though.
And what art competition did you win?
Yeah.
Shout out to the credit union in Ireland. Any Irish people here?
No.
There's a credit union, and I won
I
the
can-
credit union
oh.
competition, and they had my art placed on their thing for a while.
What did you draw?
It was just like splash paint.
Splash paint.
It was like
Okay.
there. It was the credit union hands were at the face.
Yeah.
It was like that, but with like splash and then just a black outline.
Well, you guys, Minx is an artist. Now
no,
we
it
know.
was because like no one else really.
Okay, what
went
was
for
the
it.
art of?
Credit union. What?
Like, can you describe it a little bit more?
Yeah, it's the one with the hands. It's like a face and hands like this.
So you drew
Hold
like.
on, let me get the logo. Let me get the logo. What the hell?
We all have hidden talents. Now I've heard about Minx's artistic side. We can be the artists together.
I will
Minx.
say, credit union is the saddest art competition.
It really
to win.
is.
This. Oh wait, it wasn't a head. It was this.
Ah.
So it's easy because.
So just two hands, a globe, and some stick people in the middle.
But I put a very artistic style on it. Okay.
How
I
old
mean,
are you
you
when you
probably
won?
had like 3 entries, but
Um,
yours was the best.
It was. I
It
don't
was.
care.
What
It
was
co-
the prize?
It was like a pass to Dublin Zoo
Ooh, nice. Scored the trip
for
to the
my
zoo.
family.
That's good
Cute.
too.
But for some dumb reason, for the family they only include 3. I feel like when you give family tickets, it should be minimum 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In case
Like
there's
who
a sibling.
thinks of a family is like
Oh,
an only child?
Yeah.
So we still had to pay extra for my older sister to go.
Damn.
Wow. What a
Scammed.
ripoff.
Yeah.
Credit union scam.
Freak you, credit union.
Oh man.
Wait,
Okay.
you're not. I thought you were an only child.
No, I have 2 sisters.
Oh, you have 2?
Since
I had
when?
1 only.
Since they were born, honestly.
Older or younger?
One older, one younger.
Wow.
Wait, what?
What do your sisters do?
My younger sister's still in school. She's only 15.
So what does she think of you being out here in Hollywood?
A lot of her friends, like, 'cause Minecraft, they know me and stuff, and like, so like they'll be like, your sister's with, like, 'cause we did a TikTok together, and a lot of them found out through that, 'cause the TikTok got a bunch of views, and it was like, they were like, oh my god, you're that sister, but now it's like annoying. Sorry if you guys see this, but like, her friends will tell their like friends, because it's such a small village I'm from, where they keep reaching out to my
Village
mom.
hero.
All these kids in like college be like, hey, they'll reach out to my mom. They'll like, the town is so small. My mom has messaged me 3 times being like, hey, so Eva's friend's older sister wanted to know if you could like do an interview for her college program and write a whole thing, and I'm
that
like,
makes sense.
no, I don't even know who this person is. We're just from the same town. I did it like
Wow.
one time, and then it kept.
They're
going
all
on, and I'm
super
you're-
fans.
You have to give back to the town and then run
Yeah,
as
you're the
mayor.
face of
No,
the town.
fuck the
Oh
town.
my god, you
Fuck
can
you
run
guys.
as mayor.
No, I hate my town.
You should run as mayor.
I hate every one of you. If you're watching this, they all literally like made fun at first. Like when I was always private about my thing. Streaming in Ireland is looked down upon. It's
Really?
not a real job. It's not a real
Yeah.
thing. All that stuff there. Where when they first found out, because word goes around fast. Ireland's tiny. They were like making fun. Like they were like, and it was when I was like 200 viewers, I think, because I was still on Love or Host, so that was a big show.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
people found me through that, but I was still like not, and people would just they'd be like, oh my god, that's so like get a real job.
Yeah,
like, and
of
I'm like,
course.
I'm literally in my real job too. Like, I'm
Yeah.
a full-time receptionist
Yeah, and
on
then
the
you were
side.
getting paid.
Yeah, and they were like,
You
oh,
were
it's making
making it
fun.
a job.
And then, like, it got even bigger where I got, like, I was coming out here and I was, like, getting better money than they were in their
Yeah.
real jobs. And then everyone changed their opinion. And it
Yeah,
was just like,
that makes
you
sense.
fake mother...
I
Yeah.
think you should run for mayor.
I think it'd be very funny if you ran for mayor.
I'd love one day for you guys to just look at my Facebook messages. It's like, you'll notice, like, the difference. Like, they'll message and they'll be like, hey, I see you're in streaming now. It's like, you want
Yeah.
to, is there any chance you could host my friend?
Oh my
He's
God.
trying to do
Ew.
Pokemon
That's so
unboxing
annoying.
cards. And then there's another one being like, hey, can you tell me? And it's like, what the hell? You never
They're
talked
warpers.
to me. They literally put me in the yearbook, most likely to be a YouTuber, to be mean to me. So everyone had real cool jobs, like veterinary,
fucked.
this. And because I'd like edit videos in school and was a little weird kid, they made it as a joke because no one makes as a YouTuber in Ireland. Like Jacksepticeye was the only one we knew of,
Yeah.
and they did it as a joke.
And call me Kevin.
And call me Kevin. But at the time he wasn't. Like,
Oh,
this is when
okay.
I was in school, and out of spite, I was like, fine, I'll do it. I'll show you. That's not
Good
the
job.
reason. It was luck.
Damn.
I
Sounds like a
hate you
Hollywood
Irish
movie.
twats.
If you're Irish and you watch our channel, please don't leave. We're nice and we need the viewers.
I'm only talking about the people from my village.
I
In a very small village, we don't even know what it's called.
Oh, no, we're just teasing. I'm sorry. That sounds rough, but you know what? It does feel really nice to prove people wrong, and it is kind of I don't know what the right word is. It feels like a bad emotion to enjoy proving people wrong, but it's so rewarding.
It's
It
great.
is. It is. I love that emotion.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm sure like a lot of people, even Mr. Beast, or like if you look at any early YouTube days, so like, you know, anything 10 years ago or so, I bet a lot of people could relate because no one took it seriously.
I mean, no,
now it's
everyone
like,
was like, "Why are you going
for
to
Alex
play
too,
chess
yeah.
again?"
I
If you
bet a
went
lot of
through
people could relate, a
Stanford
lot of
and you're going to
creators.
play chess again, you're not even good.
we love you, Minx, signed from Ireland.
Yeah.
Any
sorry.
Irish, do we have any people, okay, and don't lie, any Irish people in the chat whom we may have offended?
But-
If you're Ireland, tell me your town.
Yeah, prove it. Say your town right now.
Say your
Or
town.
you're lying. London opening.
I think people are just googling
They're
Derry.
like quickly Googling. All right.
Finglas? Is that a
Finglas?
real city?
What is it?
Finglas
Finglas?
does not
Somebody just
sound
put
like a real
Baileys.
city.
We have a very cultured chat. All right, sister.
Okay, all
It
right.
is your turn to spill the beans.
Okay. I slept outside overnight. I got hit by a car. I quit my first job after 1 hour.
Oh, wow.
Am I allowed? I think I'm not allowed to answer for you because
Okay,
I know
wait.
one of them.
Wait,
Maybe
wait,
you
wait.
should wait. Then.
I'll
you
wait,
should go
wait,
last.
okay.
Say it again. I got hit by a car. You quit your job after an hour, and then what was the other one?
And I slept outside overnight.
Slept outside overnight. That sounds like you. That sounds like something that she would do. See, here's the thing. I know Alex has told me some wild stuff. Like, for example, she drank someone's happy juice over a
Happy
bed.
juice.
Okay.
Oh.
So, knowing that fact, okay, I think it's very
That was
likely.
the worst bet ever, though. And I was a kid.
Okay.
What's happy juice?
I was a kid. I was young.
Okay, that's worse if you were a kid.
I was just really competitive. Dad said honor your bets.
So
I hit her with my car. Just kidding. Sorry, I really wanted to say that.
pee?
I
No,
figured.
I don't know what that's
figured-
about.
I figured you getting hit by a car is also likely, actually, because of Andrea. So I mean, I'm pretty sure it has to be quit your job after.
I think the lie is the car.
Oh fudge!
The happy juice just killed me.
What is happy juice?
I don't know what it is. There.
It's just happy juice. It makes you happy.
No, that's not it. Andrea, you've really gone more goblin than usual today. There's been a lot of chuckling and it makes me very uncomfortable.
I just want to throw
you
them
could
off.
If you could just tone it down a little bit.
I just am
Chad
so
heard me
confused.
whisper for some reason. How did Chad hear that?
Because you didn't whisper, you Hissed
What
it
did
loudly.
you say? I didn't even hear you.
Oh, I just love convincing her
She
kids.
said ejaculation.
Oh
And
God!
it's not that.
It's obviously not that, guys.
It's vegetable water. Let's move on.
Okay.
Piss. Okay. Okay, go ahead. What's your guess?
I said quitting after an hour.
Okay.
Car.
So that's the lies, the car and the lies quitting.
Yeah.
Okay, I know she slept outside because I heard that story. I feel like I would have known if she got hit by a car. And quitting a job after an hour is a very Alex thing to do. So I'm going to go with the car.
The lie was that I quit the job after 1 hour.
I got it. I got it.
Who
Hell
hit you?
yeah.
It was when I was in China.
Oh, I even knew this story, but that doesn't count. You were on a little moped.
Yeah, and he broke my
I thought like you
moped.
were walking and you got I'm walking over here. Boom.
I
like,
was in my little moped.
doesn't
and
count
the
if you're
car
on a
hit me.
moped.
Yes,
That's
it
a
does.
vehicle
moped
crash.
counts.
Andrea's
A
gonna
moped
run over
counts.
someone one day. They're gonna sue her and they're like, "You were on a moped. It doesn't count.
It doesn't count. I thought you meant they're walking their little legs.
You can't sue me."
Like when you say I got hit by a car, I think you, not
Moped
you on a
counts.
moped. It's
Moped.
different.
Andrea,
I
it was like a little
scammed.
scooter and it got hit by a car.
You still had a vehicle.
No, it wasn't even a real vehicle. You don't need a driver's license to drive that. It's like getting hit while you're on a bike. It
I was
counts.
tricked. I was tricked.
Andrea, you knew the story. You're my sister and you still lost.
Yeah, because it made it sound like you yourself walking down the street got hit by a car. All right, I need to ponder my choices because I have a lot that I wrote down. Don't look at them.
Well, Andrea, don't worry. We have 38 more rounds of this.
Okay.
Yes.
I got my ankle run over by a taxi
Yikes.
in Las Vegas. I yelled out white power in front of my grade school class.
White power?
White power. And a fish bit off a small part of my toe. in
Wait, can you
Florida.
say these all again?
Andrea, were you not paying attention?
Okay. Wow.
I just heard the fish in the
Okay,
toe.
while I was living in Florida, a fish bit off a little piece of my toe.
I've seen your toes.
Okay, Andrea, relax. Relax.
It's not true.
Not a giant piece of my toe, like a little tiny skin off my toe.
Oh, well, that's like not much.
I
kinda
got ran
lame.
over. I got ran over by a taxi. My ankle, guys,
Sorry.
guys,
Andrea, pay attention.
and then I yelled out white power in front of my
What do you mean you yelled at white power?
in front of my.
Oh,
grade
you
school
yelled
class.
white power?
Yes.
At who?
This is gonna be slow with
in
Andrea.
middle school, in front of class. Which one? Which one?
Wait, what was the first one again?
Oh my gosh!
Okay, I have two images in my head, and one is little Miko in 6th grade going, white power! Please don't clip that out of context. And then the second one is little fishy, no, my toe! And I'm stuck
Ankle
between,
in the taxi,
I'm stuck,
Andrea.
oh yeah,
You're
her,
running
okay,
over by
okay.
Okay,
by a taxi.
I think the white power one is fake because that's something Rob would write.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
true.
Right.
That is that's actually a
Alright.
really good answer.
Okay.
Yep, I agree.
Okay.
Rob,
Andrea.
we're on to you.
Well, I'm gonna be contrarian, even though that's probably right. I'm gonna say ankle, cause like if I were, well, you know,
Yeah, ankle does seem like
if
it'd be
I were to
pretty
hit
bad.
someone in my taxi, you'd probably hit them more in like the middle body area. Like ankle is very low and specific. Even
Yeah.
if like one time I've accidentally run over someone's toe, well, foot with my tire,
Wait,
and
you
it's just
did?
this part of the foot. You don't really get to
Wait,
the
Andrea,
ankle.
have you run over anybody's?
Well, it was. Oh, I could have used that actually. No, I didn't. It's one of my lies. So I bet ankle is the lie.
All right. You guys want to know?
Yes.
Yeah.
None of you guys are right.
The fish was the
The
lie?
fish was
Stupid
the lie.
little
the
fishy.
fish was the lie. The fish was a lie, and Rob wrote the fish.
Damn.
I'll
You
tell you
yelled
the
white
story. Yes, I'll tell you the story. So, when I was younger, I just came to the States, and I didn't understand English very well. And so I was made fun of a lot. And the kids thought it'd be funny if they made me say white power in front of class after I do my presentation. And I thought, you know, because they told me it was gonna be funny, and I was at the time I had no friends, and so I was like, okay, making people laugh is something that I can do.
Yeah.
And so after I finished my presentation, I yelled out white power, and all the kids found it really funny. I got in trouble, and that was
What did they tell you it meant?
Huh?
What did they tell you it meant, or why to say it?
They
How'd
never told
convince
me.
you? They just
never
said
told me.
yell it, and you just
Yeah.
did?
And
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just yelled white power?
Yeah, and I think the teacher tried to explain to me what it meant and what the implications were and stuff like that, but I still didn't really understand.
The teacher probably felt bad for you. The teacher probably... you told the teacher what happened, right?
Was actually low-key racist because she kept telling me to open my eyes. during
No.
class, yeah. So
Wait, where did you grow up when you moved to the U.S.?
So I basically
Florida?
grew up in a town where one of the KKK leaders actually lives in this town. So kind of gives you a little bit of context
Yeah.
of where I lived. But yeah, it was kind of Kekona town. So
Damn.
Portland had some similar history as well.
that was true. The other one was a taxi driver. Was true. It was during EDC, and I was climbing into my friend's car, and my ankle was stuck out like this. Like, I don't know, I can't see my feet, but it was stuck out like this while I was getting into my friend's car.
Why were you standing like that?
Because I was getting into a van. And this gigantic taxi van thought it was a great idea to try to squeeze through.
Ah.
And basically rolled over my foot like that. And so it just scraped my skin off and it bleed out a little bit. But no broken bones. No broken bones. It hurt a lot. That was it. No broken bones. So I got lucky. But yeah, those are my two truths.
Wait, did you sue the taxi? Did they pay for anything?
So, okay. So basically we were at EDC and my friends had happy pills. And, you know, we couldn't really call over the police.
Oh no.
For reasons, you know? Happy
So
pills.
they were.
No.
Never mind.
Yeah, so basically, I couldn't...
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
I can't believe you guys were taking ejaculation in the form of pills.
It was...
Wait, then what
Andrea!
is happy juice?
Andrea!
You know you can clone cats, and like me and Emma were talking. Cornelius is such a like unique character. It'd be like Emma was like, I want to clone Cornelius. I want my own. But we can
I
never.
feel like the other clone, like in Naruto, when he cloned himself the first time, he failed, and his little clone was like a little version, and it was like dead and like shrinkled up on the floor. Like I feel like the first Cornelius clone would
But
be a fail.
Cornelius is already like
Naruto's
That's what I was
first clone.
gonna say. He's already. Where it's
Why
like,
don't you clone Xylem and then when the clone is messed up, it'll just be a Cornelius?
Oh my god, that'd be so cute.
Okay, I need to think of mine.
Wait, what do you mean?
You had this whole time to think of it.
Well, I tried thinking during Miko's storytelling, but I kept zoning out and having to ask questions, so I couldn't multitask.
Andrea sees one anime episode and just references it consistently.
Andrea. Oh wait, let's see how Miko's tweet is doing.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
curious.
All right, wait. Before you look, predictions. Nobody open it yet.
I don't have
I'd
enough
say a
BTS
lot
fans.
of quote retweets.
I don't have any... so I'm gonna guess my comment section is gonna be like, this is fake. Or stuff like, we don't like BTS. Or like, I don't like BTS. You
Okay,
know.
how many retweets are you guys guessing?
Oh, retweets? I don't know. I don't think that many because we didn't ask for retweets.
Okay, I'm gonna say 25 retweets. Minx?
I'm gonna say
I'm gonna say 5.
45.
Okay, and you know?
5.
Okay, let's check.
Okay.
There's 2 retweets.
Damn, they didn't fall for
We
the
failed.
I know.
We
Oh my
failed.
God.
One quote retweet.
That's so
Oh,
sad.
God. I have 8 retweets on mine.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Alright.
I've gotten in 3 fist fights and won them all. When I was 15, I got a trespassing record, and I once caught a wild bunny and made it my pet for several months.
Okay, you're really creeping me out. Jesus.
Dude,
The first one is a lie.
Wait. Tell me them again.
I've been in 3 fist fights and won them all. When I was 15, I got a juvenile record for trespassing, and I once caught a wild bunny and made it my pet for several months.
Okay, I know the bunny is true. That sounds like
Did you
Andrea.
just change the second one?
Maybe. I don't remember.
I don't think Andrea would have ever fought.
Yeah.
I think a fist fight.
Well, she did punch Slat in the balls.
I did punch Slat in the balls.
Shit.
And
That's
I
not
won.
a fist fight, but
And then I wrestled him and won that as well.
She also hit Miskiff.
I did. I beat him with an
I'm
inflatable
going to say
floaty.
it's still a lie. I feel like maybe if she had been like, I got in 3 fist fights, I'd be like, okay, but you won them all.
Wow.
You don't believe that I could win?
Not all of them, no.
I've won many fights that I've shared on the internet.
Is it like a win where you just think you win, or did someone like?
We're not specifying. Maybe they just were scared because I was a woman and they went easy on me and they let me win. But I've gotten in 3 and won all of
That
them.
feels more like.
I will say, when we were doing
Yeah, look at
streamers
me.
we could beat in a fight, Andrea kept thinking
No!
she could beat all of them.
I don't want to make eye contact.
Andrea, look at me. Look
I
at
don't
me.
wanna.
Andrea, is it the first one?
Potatoes,
Okay, is it the second one?
bananas,
Is it the third one?
potatoes.
Okay, it's the first one.
What the fuck?
It's the first one.
I'm not saying anything.
Okay, we all ever guess?
Yeah, first one.
Okay.
What is it?
Really? You guys got it right. You guys suck. Am I really that predictable? I really thought I got you all.
Oh my god.
Well, you changed the second one, so you gave it
Yeah,
away.
you
'cause
changed-
But it
had
could have
to
been a
be-
lie.
Yeah, but you wouldn't change a lie. You would have remembered your lie as a lie. So you gave away the second one.
Oh, because they
easy.
made me repeat it.
Andrea, you made Una repeat hers 3 times.
That's true. Damn. And you even knew the bunny one was true?
So when did you have the
No.
bunny?
I was in like elementary school and I went into the forest and there was this spot I would always venture to and there was this bunny there. So the next day I returned with a box and some carrots and some celery and I trapped him and put it in my box and I took him home and my
Wait,
friend
where
and
were
I
we living when you did
in
this?
Oregon and my friend and I we mothered him together and we got him
Did
a little
Mom
home.
know about this?
Yes, and then he escaped a few months later and never came back.
Aww.
But he had a wonderful home in the backyard.
Andrea, why do all of our pets escape? I'm seeing a theme.
He was very happy and I just
then
let him
why'd your
roam one
bunny
day.
run away from you?
Well,
You've been making fun of me for the bird all along when really your pet ran away from you. You saved the bunny and he still
I
ran away
did
from
save
you.
him. He could have died in the forest. Well, he probably lived in the forest.
You
But
probably just kidnapped
I
the
just
bunny.
really wanted a
I
pet.
think you just kidnapped him.
Mom and Dad wouldn't get me a pet, so I went into the wilderness and caught my own, and then it ran away.
Are you sure Dad didn't just let him go? That seems like something Dad would do and tell you he ran away.
No.
Oh, you're sure?
No.
How did the passing thing go? Come on.
So everyone, there was this popular abandoned house in the neighborhood. Even the moms would go there. And it's like, it was owned by the bank like 20 years ago, and no one owned it. It was in this forest, and it was cool to visit. Like, kids would go on field trips. The one time that I go, let me tell you, it was vandalized for a while. I walk in with a couple friends, I walk out, I don't touch anything because I'm scared of germs and I don't like violence.
Breaking the law.
And then this
Da, da, da,
this
da.
little construction worker takes a photo and pins me pins us and says that they are accountable for all the vandalism because they had no footage of anyone else who had entered. But then like the people were actually really nice and I wrote this really silly article about how trespassing is a real crime.
Do you believe
and we
it?
all laughed, and my record got like cleared very easily.
you
but
read your
they were
letter?
very mean.
Andrea,
I don't
can
know
you
where it
read
is
your
anymore,
letter?
but it was so stupid. And they like came to my school, and the police like interrogated me and like tried to rough me up and like threatened to like ruin my parents' jobs because they thought I was like a criminal. I was like,
Yeah, no,
dude,
they
I
were
just
really
walked through the
bad.
and they like made me cry at school and they like bullied me. I was like, I just walked into this house that even moms walk into. I didn't know it was a crime. I'm sorry.
What the
And they're like, you're lying to me. I'm like, no, I'm not.
And what did they say about your parents? Our parents.
They're like, if you lie to me, I can ruin your life and I can fire your parents. I'm like, my mom's just a little physical therapist and we're immigrants. Please don't do that yet. He was mean. And I was like a star student. I was like getting all A's. I was
Except
top
for
of my
that one
class.
B.
Okay, except for human geography. But shut up. Do you really? I said I was like, okay? Like was there for a reason. I was taking all the hard classes. I was like clearly a good student. All my teachers liked me. And he was just treating me like a criminal.
That's sad.
And my bunny ran away. But I've never been in a fist fight, unfortunately. I've only punched people in the balls
Yeah, I
when
can't
they deserve
imagine
it.
you in a fist fight.
Yeah. Well, that was fun.
Well, that was a really uplifting note to end on.
Now we all know each other a little bit better.
Yay! Friendship.
Friendship.
39 more rounds. Let's go, everyone.
36 more rounds.
I can't believe you made 10.
I can't believe you're like, all right, we're all doing 40.
I thought it was going to be like a quick drill, you know, where we go lie, and then you go next, and you go true, and then we all share stuff. But that's okay. It did take longer than I expected.
Oh, that's really funny. Okay.
Well, that
Oh,
was
man.
fun, ladies. We'll do our conclusion, and then we'll let you guys go. Alex and I will be playing some chess after this, I think.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Right.
Well, guys, Poop Towel, thank you for the
Wow.
20.
Yay!
Thank you for the 20
Thank
gifted.
you, Poop Towel.
I don't
Okay.
even know how to. This wasn't
All
even a
right, guys.
podcast. It was just therapy.
Thank you for watching our weekly therapy session. If you liked it, leave a thumbs up and give us suggestions for better tweets in the comments.
Yay! Bye, guys.
Bye.